As a business owner, I'm a big fan of the idea of just doing right by everyone else, and then the universe will kind of do right by you automatically. I think that there's so many things that are out of your control when you're in business, and so many like curveballs being thrown. It's just so much going on that if you just make sure that no matter what opportunities you're missing, no matter what problems you need to solve, that you do right by the people you not only transact with but just like interact with. I think that that adds a certain level of comfort in the chaos, right? So like if you have to fix this landing page and increase the budget on these ads and follow up with these people, and you have 5 employees that you owe money, that makes it so much more stressful. But if you have all those problems, but your employees are happy, they're doing a good job, and you're paying them, that just like it adds a level of like it's okay. Like because all those other problems are you problems, personal problems as the head of the business, but like the people, the actual people that keep your business going are happy and in a good place. Same thing with customers. One of our, non-negotiable values for my business is customer satisfaction at all costs. So I will happily, take a loss on something to make sure the customer's happy because I understand the power of word of mouth. And when I look at my financial statements, 90% of my business comes from repeat customers or referrals. So I think that you can make almost every other problem significantly less relevant slash detrimental if you just make sure that the people are sorted for and you do right by everyone else. I just think like if your customers are happy and your employees are cared for, like how bad of a spot can your business really be in? If you're losing money by paying your employees, that's a pretty big issue. But like in my case, I'm not. And I think that it's just become like a natural reflex to just take care of people and be like, oh, this customer's got an issue. Let me handle that, and then I'll get back to what I was doing. Or let me, make sure this employee is paid ahead of time because I know they have a long ride to the shoot. That doesn't make sense if you don't know who I am. So, for those who don't know me, my name's Jack. I own a hockey media business, so we do like photography, videography, just like a pretty niche, simple service-based business. Yeah, but like, dude, I have a ton of people who owe me money right now, but like, am I gonna let that delay me from paying my employees or like my contract? Like, it's not their fault that I didn't get paid for something yet. It's like I'm still gonna pay them because they did a good job and they got me stuff and they did what was required. So it's like it's not their fault that this person's like gotta wait for the paycheck to come in. Blah, 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 blah. Like I just think that it's actually crazy too because I know so many mutual friends or just like connections, acquaintances I call them because I would say not like friend. Like I think there's a big difference between friends and acquaintances, but that's a whole different conversation. But a lot of now I can't talk, acquaintances that I have, like I hear them just like talking about like, oh, like this restaurant didn't send me my paycheck on time, or like they haven't paid me in a week, or they had an error with the payment, or they're having payroll, or like whatever. It's like they're not getting paid for the work they're doing. And these are like established businesses. Meanwhile, I'm 19 years old running my business out of my childhood bedroom, having absolutely zero problem paying people. And I think that's just because I don't negotiate on that. And I always put the people first. And I think that served me very well. And like I said, adds like a level of comfort where it's like no one's mad at me. No one's mad at me. No matter how much of a war zone can be going on in my brain and crazy shit happening in the business and all these different things I have to handle, my customers and my employees are not mad at me. And like that just it takes away so much stress. So, I'm a big fan of just, in your personal life too, just like do right by everyone. Be nice to people, respect people. Stick with your word. Just be honest. I don't know. I think that if you do that, it will, like I said, not only solve a lot of your problems, but make a lot of them less severe. So, that's it for today's video.